Welcome to the Power Chair Farmer channel. Today we're going. Just got home, and I ordered some fruit trees today. I was watching the Grow Family Network. If y'all don't subscribe to them, go check them out. It's a good young family, and they're doing great things homesteading. But they were mentioning a company and that sends out fruit trees in dirt. They're not bare root, but there's tropical trees that's hard to find. There's some mangoes, and I was sitting like, man, I don't like mangoes because it tastes so much like a cantaloupe and a peach had a baby. But I got a lot of family who loves peaches, and I got a lot of family who loves little cantaloupes. And for the people who love both of them, I think they'll like these mangoes, and I know they're kind of very high in potassium, and which is a good thing. Keep your blood pressure low. Keep the electrical system of your body working perfectly, because I don't know if any of y'all medical people out there, in the science that sodium ion, where sodium runs out the cell, the potassium runs into the cell, and vice versa, they cause an electrical charge, which is good for your body. Boom. Yeah, we need it. People live off of bananas and orange juice, and they got good potassium in them, but mangoes have a lot. Not as much as that other ugly kind of fruit. What's that thing called? Papaya. The papaya's got a lot, but I just ain't got there yet. But we're about to open them up and see what we got. Good quality. I got 3, but only 2 of them arrived right now. So when the other ones come, that's when I put this video out. So y'all know it's going to be I won't have the same shirt and hat on. Okay, here's my boxes. As I said, it's 2 of my mangoes that I said. I was watching the Grow Family channel with King and his wife Bev. They're down in Louisiana doing some good things. He was talking about he got home the other day and his trees were arriving about the same time, and about the same time for me. After I finished watching his video about his trees, I went online, went to Plantogram.com, and ordered 3 right then, because their trees look beautiful. I'm not going to put nobody out on blast right now. So you want to see this video if they did. These are some awesome trees. If they look like some little raggedy trees, which I've got, I do put people out on blast. Some birches and them little ones that seen little magazines in the mail. Yeah, I got trees from them before and paid $50+ for a twig. Yeah, no, was not happy whatsoever and have not messed with them again. And before, if you watch my channel, I tell you, most of my fruit trees I deal with are Ison's Nursery down in Georgia. But Ison's doesn't really, they're not, they're from Georgia. They're not really a tropical place. But I want some tropical fruit. These mangoes. So when I saw theirs and they talking about different flavors and different kinds they had, I jumped on board and ordered them. But as you see, these are the boxes and they're in. And this one right here is a mango ice cream. It's on a dwarf tree. And where are they from? They're from out of Orlando, Florida. Oop, can't get it. Anyway, and it comes with, instructions about how do you plant them and everything. That's what I was really impressed by. And again, they're in pots. These are not little bare root trees, in which, as I say, my bare root trees come from Ison's, are awesome. So I want to see how these are. Let me go ahead and open these up and be right back. Ooh, got it open so far. Yeah, look what I see right here. Boom, y'all. Look at this, son. I ain't even got down there and pulled it out. Look how beautiful it looks. And here we go. Look at it. This is, as I said, my new ice cream. Yep. You know, I told you I'm gonna get this one good arm that works. So I have to do. That's why I have to put these videos together. I have to let y'all see how I have to do everything the whole time. Y'all be like, man, I'm bored because it takes forever to do everything. But yes. No, this is not the ice cream one. This is my needle mango. Oh, it was labeled wrong. Okay, no problem. I did order the Needham. As long as my Needham came, that's all that matters. If the box is wrong, box is wrong. Okay, maybe I got two another box. Oh no, we'll see. But Needham comes as an Indian type. And, you know, it's funny. A lot of Indians who live here in America. When I say Indians, I'm talking about real Indians. None of this colonizer junk. They've been trying to push off on us for all these years. But people from India, they really don't like this one too much. But this is a very prolific pollinator, self-pollinator. The Needham is a pollinator for the rest of them. It's a very heavy producer. The company I brought these from, it's a Plantogram, says in about 5 years you should start getting mangoes. I'm thinking 5 years after purchase, because I don't know how old this one is. It looks like it's pretty cool. As I say, look how it's wrapped. I mean, that's probably a 2 to 3 gallon pot, wrapped up tight. So when they shipped it, as I said, I purchased these Sunday night, about 11 o'clock. And it is Wednesday. So yeah, they came pretty fast. But I'm happy with this one so far. What are these things at the top here? Are these new leaves as it grows? Probably. I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So that's a tropical plant. So that's what the rest of my tropical plants when it gets cold, because I'm in zone 8A. I got some microclimate around here on my property, just kind of warmer than other parts. But still, I mean, even that is only going to carry it to 8B. I think these going to need really at least a 9 to survive all the time outside. So my plans for the winter are to, with my new house is getting underpinned with blocks, I'm going to have them, when they get that done, make a wall for me, a case wall, where I'm going to paint the blocks probably blue so they can absorb every color there is. And during the winter, they'll sit there in the sunlight, absorb sunlight, and I'll just take a piece of clear, thick plastic to put over one side, and so to keep warm. But that's my plans for these. Let me go up in the second box. Yeah, okay. I messed this up. When I showed you it says ice cream and everything, and I said it's wrong, package wrong. No, those are all three of my order on that same sticker. And I'll put that one box that had one, but there's 2 more in this box. And look at them looking all nice and green and pretty. And let me get these out so you can see these now. Okay, here we go. Here's my other 2. One is going to be a Julie mango, and then it's my ice cream mango. So, got all 3 of them. And yes, it is raining. Got my buckets and my 55 gallon over there, collecting this good water. So I can water my other plants. Yep. Recycle. But yes, look at them. This one's got a little bit of light green on it, so that means I'm thinking that's new growth. That's a good thing when you buy plants and they got new growth on them. So maybe that's what this spiky stuff up here at the top is the new growth of these. Amongst the three of these, they should pollinate each other pretty well. Look at the pots. They're good pots. Everything. As I said, yeah, I was watching Grow Family, and I'm gonna let you know, King is the first person that I started following when it comes to homesteading and gardening and stuff like that. He was the first one. I mean, this was years ago. I wasn't even disabled yet when I started watching him, and I followed him from when they was just little babies. Now he got big babies. He got a tribe. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good thing. He's taking care of his kids. He's being a good dad. His wife's being a good wife. They just look like a good role model family. But he's got a high tunnel where he keeps a lot of his stuff in there. Because I didn't think it would get cold in Louisiana, but sometimes it does. And then there's a lot of rain they have down there. But man, he's got banana trees. As a matter of fact, from him, he was talking about his banana trees. I got some banana trees too, but it ain't trees. I mean, I think bananas technically a grass type flower type thing. But I got 3 of those, and that's why I buy them in threes. You buy them in threes. Don't go buy 1,000 trees, and you don't know how to take care of these trees. So I buy them in threes. Learn how they, what they like, how they fertilize them, how to care for them. And, if you follow me, you know that I'm into the organic thing. I'm not really big in all this man-made chemicals, man-made this. Thousands of years, people have been using, they say like manure. If you follow me, I'm a scientist. And plants just don't sit there and consume. I can't throw a steak at a plant and say turn that into food. Small bugs and worms and things, if I throw a steak out here, my cats are going to be the ones who eat that steak, and then they going to go dig a little hole and poo in that hole, and some bug or some worms or something going to go grab that poo, and they're going to make it even smaller. And then there's bacteria living inside of their stomachs that's going to make it even smaller. And then there's bacteria that live on the bottom of these plants. So I use I can't see a bag of them right here now. Microozone that helps put little bacteria and little fungi on the roots, and they'll consume stuff, and their byproduct, their poo per se, will feed my plants. You gotta break it down to the element itself when you're talking about feeding plants. Now, yes, water-soluble fertilizer works well like that. And, the pelletized stuff, but it loosely, as it gets wet, starts releasing elements, put element into the ground. And then little microbes eat them. And then other microbes eat those microbes. But still, it's about making something smaller and smaller. And that's how these things eat. But anyway, back to me, get on my little preaching post. These are the beginning. These are my studies. Studies for a while and learn how to grow them. And about 3, maybe 4 years, I bought some more. And by the time I bought some more, and these right here are producing, I can take the seeds from these and plant them. And when they get a certain height, you can see right here, look at the graft. And there's a graft right here. I could graft, I'm going to on that one, off other plants, and make the ones I want, the ones I desire. Because you never know what you're going to get. It can be anything in that DNA of the family. Well, that's what I got for right now. And I'm happy with my 3 things. And again, I thank Grow Family Thank everybody who I learned stuff from out here. If you got people out here you like, go ahead and subscribe, like them. I mean, you follow me right now, you're looking at my stuff. You know I don't have a lot of followers or nothing like that. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this so we all can learn and we all can survive. Because it's not like our governments are trying to help us. We got to help ourselves. And if we keep relying on everybody else to help us, when something bad happens, what do? We always blame somebody else. No, we got to blame ourselves because we haven't been prepared. Do what you can little by little. If you don't have acreage, get pots, get buckets. Start growing what you can. If you start off with 3 buckets, like I'm starting off with these 3 mangoes,